Once upon a time, in the middle of a bright green meadow, lived two best friends who were as different as day and night. One was a fluffy little yellow chick, soft as a cloud, always careful, always thoughtful. The other was a bouncy duckling, cheerful and carefree, who never minded a little splash or a muddy feather. One morning, as they were chasing butterflies across the meadow, a great big rain cloud rolled in. It wasn't a scary cloud, it was round and puffy, with swirls of purple and blue, but it carried a belly full of rain. Within moments, plop, 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 big shiny raindrops began tumbling from the sky. "Oh no!" Chick squeaked, looking up at the cloud with wide eyes. He quickly grabbed a giant green leaf and held it over his head like a tiny umbrella. "Rain, rain, go away. We were just having fun." Duckling, however, let out a joyful quack and hopped straight into a forming puddle. Splash! Water flew everywhere. "Come on, Chick, it's just a little rain. Look how shiny the drops are." Duckling opened his beak wide and caught a raindrop like it was candy, giggling as it tickled his tongue. Chick shook his head, water dripping from the edges of his leafy umbrella. "Easy for you to say, you like getting wet. But I'll be soaked, and then I'll sneeze, and then—" But Duckling wasn't listening. He was too busy paddling his little orange feet in the puddle, sending ripples across the meadow grass. The rain grew heavier, drumming against Chick's leaf with a patter-patter-pat that sounded almost like a song. Chick sighed, but then he noticed something curious. Duckling wasn't just splashing, he was making shapes in the puddle. With every hop and spin, he sent water flying in arcs that almost looked like rainbows. For the first time, Chick lowered his umbrella just a little. The raindrops that touched his feathers weren't as bad as he thought. They were cool, refreshing, almost like tiny kisses from the sky. "See?" Duckling quacked, spinning in circles. "The rain isn't here to stop us, it's here to play with us." Chick giggled despite himself, then let out a brave chirp. Closing the leaf umbrella, he hopped into the puddle beside Duckling. Splash! Water flew higher than both of them, drenching their feathers completely. The two friends laughed so hard their bellies ached. They stomped, twirled, and sang silly songs as the rain kept falling. And then, just as suddenly as it had come, the cloud's heavy belly grew lighter. The raindrops slowed, softened, and finally drifted away. From behind the cloud peeked a warm, golden sun, smiling down on the drenched little friends. A rainbow stretched faintly across the sky, painting the meadow with its magical colors. Chick and Duckling stared at it in awe, their wet feathers sparkling in the sunlight. "Maybe the rain heard you after all," Duckling said with a grin. "Or maybe," Chick chirped, "the rain just wanted us to have a little fun before the rainbow came." Hand in wing, the two friends waddled,